Laser FM Worldwide, bringing you the best in old school, jungle, hardcore, drum and bass, and electronic. www.laserfmworldwide.com.
Stu, everyone else in the room. It is Friday, but that doesn't mean a lot to some people in these times, as people are off work, in isolation, working from home. 2020 has been rough. It's alright though, I'm here to entertain whenever I can. Hello to Mel. Welcome. Not just Mel, everyone. Hello. I am Jaded, and I will be taking you through to 8 o'clock with the best in underground electronic music. We've got SCOTT'3, Toxic-T, Sazzle McDazzle, Mr. Watson, and a couple of guests in the room. We're having a bit of an isolation special tonight. I've done quite a few radio shows this week already, but it's been worth it. It's been fun. This track is a pretty fresh track from Troy. It's called OB65. It's a good one. Got it today. Fresh. I like this tune. It's Dubfire. It's called Exit, featuring Miss Kitten. Maneuvering. Okay, so Mel, of course I can. Big shout out for Polly and Charlie. Apparently taking some bed down. Friday Night Graft. Respect. I've got a nice cold cider. Having a little groove. It's 6:15 already. It's gonna go quick tonight, I think. The Singing Fish will be back tonight. I've also spent the afternoon being a little bit creative and making some music. Yeah, I say making music. It's debatable, but I will show you the results later. But why don't we have some trout? Trout have no crack. Ooh, where is it? Ooh, where is it? Oh, it's there. Hold on. Oh yeah, there he is. I see him.
Wash your hands, don't touch your face. Sneeze until you're in.
So during the coronavirus pandemic, I've been using the trout as a form of expressing how important health and safety is.
Wash your hands, don't touch your face.
So, yeah.
Show me the way, yeah. Wash your hands, don't touch your face. Show me the way, yeah. Wash your hands, don't touch your face. Sneeze until you're in. Show me the way.
Wash your hands, don't touch your face.
Show me the way.
Wash your hands, don't touch your face.
Show me the way.
Wash your hands, don't touch your face. Wash your hands, don't touch your face. Squeeze into your elbow.
Show me the way, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Show me the way.
Oh yeah. Stu's heard the results of today's inspirational moment. I think it's quite cool. It's good.
Wash your hands, don't touch your face.
Wash your hands, don't touch your face, and sneeze into your elbow. Wash your hands, don't touch your face.
Sneeze until you're in.
A bit of Derek May. Strings of Life. I like this tune. It is a classic. Ah, Gail, hello. How are we? Nice of you to join us. Okay, so I'm I'm going to play a little track that I made. I didn't make it, it's an original. I just put some samples over it.
Stay at home to slow the spread of the disease.
This is a little creation from earlier today.
You must stay at home. Slow the spread of the disease.
Slow the spread of the disease.
Slow the spread of the disease.
Here's the Prime Minister. Go listen to him, kind of. This is actually the Catwork extended rework of the bells from Jeff Mills.
A very simple instruction.
Listen to Boris.
A very simple instruction. A very simple instruction. Stay at home. 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 Slow the spread of the disease.
You've heard him, guys.
The coronavirus. The coronavirus. The coronavirus. The coronavirus is the biggest threat this country has faced for decades. For decades. For decades. For decades. A very simple instruction. You must stay at home. You must stay at home. Slow the spread of the disease. Stay at home. Stay at home. Stay at home.
You heard him.
Stay at home. Stay at home. Stay at home. Slow the spread of the disease.
Hello to everyone in the chat room. There's quite a few guests with us tonight. Hello.
The coronavirus is the biggest threat this country has faced for decades. For decades. For decades. For decades. To put it simply, stay at home. 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 Stay at home. Stay at home. To slow the spread of the disease. home. Slow the spread of the disease. Slow the spread of the disease. A very simple instruction. A very simple instruction. A very simple instruction. Stay at home. 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 Slow the spread of the disease.
Oh yeah.
The coronavirus.
Oh yes.
The coronavirus. The coronavirus. The coronavirus is the biggest threat this country has faced for decades. For decades. For decades. For decades.
For decades.
A very simple instruction. You must stay at home. You must stay at home. Slow the spread of the disease. Stay at home. 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 Slow the spread of the disease.
Laser FM Worldwide, bringing you the best in old school, jungle, hardcore, drum and bass, and electronic. www.laserfmworldwide.com.
I hope you all enjoyed that. That was my rework of Jeff Mills, The Bells. I couldn't help myself. I had to sample it. That speech. What a speech. One main message, guys. Stay at home. Okay, so we have Drum 55. We have Sparky D, Strider Boss, Shippo, our guest DJ of the evening, DJ SCOTT'3, Melissa, Stu.0, and Toxic T, and Sazzle McDazzle. And we have quite a lot of guests in the room, which is exciting. I hope you are all okay and it's not too depressing with your isolation. I'm here till 8, bringing you tunes, and it is time now for my Artist of the Week, which is previous guest DJ from a few weeks ago, Alabux. His mix was amazing. The guy is very well known for his electro and techno sounds. I will be giving you the lowdown on him over the next half an hour whilst I play you his music. He didn't make it easy for me. I got sent over 30 tracks, which I'm not going to fit in half an hour. But maybe we can do it again. Let's see. So, I have his bio. I will be reading a little bit out to you so you know a bit about the guy, and maybe you can follow him. He's on Facebook Books. This track is called No Airflow. There's quite a few tracks with quite random names knocking about, but that's okay. Ooh, I like the sound of that one. Yeah. Bit of acid as well. Yes. Drum 55 will be liking this. Drum 55 is our good friend Durham Moden. He's been a guest DJ twice on the show. He's not even a DJ, he's a performer. He does live acid techno sets, and oh how they are good. And I'm going to be his protege, I decided, and get learning on the hardware. Beautiful music from the one and only Alabux, our Serbian friend who did a guest mix and exclusive interview not that long ago actually. I'm going to tell you a little bit about him over the next 23 minutes. So the guy is hailing from Serbia. He's one of the purveyors of the electro techno sound in his region of Eastern Europe, where together with his E75 crew, his music has been represented with passion and dedication for well over 20 years, having recently released the massive Octagon EP on the infamous Bass Agenda recordings. With support of the likes from Dave Clark, Alavux continues his quest to annihilate the complacent masses with his unique flavour of fast-paced, tenacious electro sounds that have gained him notoriety all over the world as one of the true knights of the round table of music. Wow. He is a very cool guy. This track is called Hands on N. I think that mixed really well with the last one. Nice sounds.
Oh yes. This one is a hectic one, if I do say so. It's called KT02M. Love it. As I say, his electro and techno sounds are known over the world for being pretty filthy. And I'm definitely not denying that. So, born Goran Alavuk in the city of Belgrade in Serbia, and growing up in a region in many ways removed from the global underground electro-based scene, he's no stranger to electronic in general. He would eventually find himself gravitating towards the sound of mid-90s acid techno and house music soon enough, beginning his own adventure in music production, leading to a top 5 spot on his country's national charts with one of his first tracks called Sam. And we'll see if we've got it, shall we? Ooh, the folder.
enjoyable. Okay, this track is a collaboration with an artist called Saint Cole. The track's called Blend Decay. I like it. He's pretty big, this Alabux, from where he is. He has a lot of followers on Facebook. Oh yeah, hello Realm. Just spotted you there. A big hello to everyone in the room, to be fair. We've got a lot of guests. We've got John 55, Sparky D, Strider Boss, Shippo's joined us. We've got our guest DJ of the evening, DJ SCOTT'3, in the chat room as well, along with Melissa, Stu.0, Toxic T, and Sazzle McDazzle. Oh, and Alicia, if Alicia's listening, she has been the last few weeks, and because I can't see her, I haven't said hello. One might have done last week, but yeah, no, hello. I hope everyone is fine and dandy, even though times are a bit grim at the moment. I will do my best to keep you entertained. This one, another Chief Malabux, the artist of the week. It's called 313 Industry N. As I mentioned, he has worked with the likes of Dave Clark, probably one of techno's most infamous pioneers. He's done well. So what else can I tell you about him? Well, Alabux recalls of his humble beginnings, saying, in his words, I started in 95 on a friend's Roland XP50, then some experimentations with Fast Tracker 2 and Rebirth 1.5 until 99, when I got my first gear, which was the Roland MC 505, the Roland A33 MIDI keyboard, and a PC, Celeron 300 MHz to be exact. Okay, so as the new century did set in, Alabux continued to be one of the heavy supporters of the nascent third wave of electro bass and funk music. Through it, he would be quite some time before he would begin a consistent output of releases, starting off with his own singing to legendary Detroit imprint Twilight 76 back in 2008. Bringing us a track called Mons Concert, as well as E75 Volume 1 with Carlson, on his collaborative effort with imprint E75. This is a track called Set Your Phasers to Stun from Artist of the Week, _. He really does have some wicked productions. It's just unfortunate I don't have time to play all 32 files that the guy sent me yesterday night. Okay, I've got one more track from him to play you before we have our exclusive interview and exclusive guest mix from guest DJ of this week, DJ SCOTT'3, who I welcome back with open arms because he's good. So, this is the final track I've got to play you from Alavux. It's called Natural 4416. Great name for a track. Okay, I'd like to welcome Techno Crab into the room. Hello, Andy. Also, DJ Realm is with us. The one and only D-Man, Drum 55. Got new #1 fan, Sparky D. Shippo's joined us. Our guest DJ SCOTT'3 is in the room, along with Melissa, Stu.0. We've got Toxic T, Southern McDaddle, who I would like to reassure with the fact that I am dressed very appropriately for later on Zoom chat. We're having a Zoom soiree. I'm calling it the isolation party, if that makes sense. Also, big hello to all the guests that are listening. There's a few of you guys. Why don't you log in, get your picture up, have a chat in the chat room. Ooh, Zoe. Literally just popped up on my screen. Hello. Oh, Southern McDowell is ready. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna get this interview played for you in about 3 minutes. It's good. And then we've got an amazing mix. And then the last 15 minutes of the show, I'll be rounding off with a few classics. It goes so quick. It's sad. But don't go anywhere, because DJ Realm will be bringing you Friday Night Madness at 8 till 11. We are warming up your weekend for you, keeping you relatively sane during this isolation period. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I have a special track for you as well. I was inspired this afternoon, so you'll have to wait and see about that. I believe Nick Ullman's ears are with us this evening. Hello, Nick. What's that? Hold on, Mel. I'm doing it. One sec. Gail made an account and she put her email and the username. She wants to change it, please. I think, right, leave it with me. We'll sort this out. If you are listening, go to the tunnel chat. I'm going to write, there's a message in there from me. Get my number and text me, and we'll try and sort this out for you. Very excited about this guest mix. From DJ SCOTT'3, he was the first DJ to ever do a guest mix on Below Ground. And that was wicked. But this time he's come back and he's done an interview. It will be with you in a minute.
Laser FM Worldwide, bringing you the best in old school, jungle, hardcore, drum and bass, and electronic. www.LaserFMWorldwide.com.
Hi Scott, thanks for chatting to me. Tell us a little bit about yourself and how it all started with DJing for you.
Thinking back, as far as I can remember, I remember watching the film Juice with Tupac and Omar Epps in it, and seeing Omar Epps' character doing the scratching and beat juggling and all the rest of it, the mixed master massacre, and I thought, wow, that's what I want to do. And around about the same time I was watching like DMC stuff with DJ Cash Money scratching, all the hip hop and all the rest of it, and I thought, yeah, that's cool, that's what I want to get into. All I had around that time was like a plastic MIDI system which was all moulded together, and an old Prince record which basically had Jack Nicholson laughing on the end of it repeatedly, so I was messing around like trying to do some scratching on that with all the 2Ps blue tacked on top of the needle. But the thing is, I picked up the basics of it, so when I did eventually get some turntables, I was in good kind of stead.
Are there any DJ producers that you find particularly inspiring and have a lot of respect for?
Thinking back, like DJ Hype was the guy who I idolised because of the scratching thing, and it was like jungle music by then and all the rest of it. Groove Rider was always great as well, I loved his sets and also his label. Prototype recordings, absolutely loved that. Techno-wise, I got into acid techno as well. Dave the drummer, absolutely love his stuff. You remember as well MC Ribs, he also DJ'd, and his sets never really get spoken about, but they were absolutely magnificent. The tunes that was playing in there, absolutely brilliant, some of the best tunes I've heard, which you hardly ever hear. So some of them I'm still trying to find now. Great tunes.
How has the progression in technology impacted you through the years since you started mixing?
It's a lot better for my back because I'm not having to cart around vinyl all the while, which is no good for you. Also, you don't have to worry about people pinching your records as well when your back's turned, which is good. I do still use the vinyl setup, which is free to actor these days. CDJs are good, but I like having the full platinum moving thing, the whole act of slowing it down with your fingers and all the rest of it. I've just always loved that, and because I scratch as well, it's important to me. The other formats are good, but I don't know, I've never moved away from vinyl. The only thing that I'd say that's impacted me is that Tractor, it's not as good as the original vinyl. It's full of bugs and all sorts and does my head in, but I think that's the closest thing I'm going to get to it. Every different place you play at's got a different setup, so you've just got to use whatever's there, you've just got to do your own thing. So I don't know, I don't think it matters an awful lot, but that's my preference anyway. I love using the format with the moving parts.
Is there a single event that's been particularly memorable for you as a DJ or as an attendee?
As an attendee, Energy 98 Helter-Skelter DJ Hype set where we were basically paying tribute to Stevie I. I'll never forget that. That was absolutely incredible. People lighters everywhere, silence, and then when it kicked in, dropped the chopper tune, everybody was exploded, the whole room exploded, unforgettable. As a DJ, I'd say Trauma Fields, which Andy Wilkes and the Shawarma Gang, Crabtree and that, they were all kind of doing their thing there, invited me down to do a set. I think I was playing early in the morning, I can't remember what time it was, it might have been about something similar, like 4 in the morning, the sun was coming up, and I was playing Dub Conspiracy, Dub War, and that was like a moment I'll never forget. It was a beautiful thing, everybody was buzzing, dancing, the sun was coming up and that tune was on. Brilliant.
Is there one track that never gets old for you, no matter how many times you hear it?
Yes, that track, Break and Enter by The Prodigy. Could have picked a number of them, but this one, I don't know what it is, just makes the hairs on my body stand on end every time I hear it. About 20 years on, listen to it. There's things in there that I've never noticed before. The whole album's like that. Guilty Generation, absolutely masterpiece from Liam Howard. Can't give the group plaudits enough. They've never been bettered. They've never even been equalled. But that tune, that is the one.
Is there any advice that you can give aspiring DJs out there?
I think these days, unfortunately, in a lot of the places, your brand is going to make you the success that you are. The social media aspect of it, networking, getting in with the right crowds, the young student kind of events and all the rest of it, get your name around. You need to have a fashion to almost become like the pop world. You've got to be like an artist as a kind of a physical thing as well as a musical thing. But other than that, support each other. If you're above somebody, you should be giving them a hand up, not looking down at them. That's the way I see it.
There's no events on, we can't even go outside. How are you spending your isolation this weekend?
I'm going to talk to my wife. Yeah, I'm going to talk to her with Twin Peaks all weekend. She can't stand it, but I love it. Hello to everybody who's stuck in at home, and also especially to people who've got to go out and work and kind of put themselves at risk and all the rest of it. It's quite a worrying time. All I was hoping to do was kind of get through this, and play some music, get everybody back together again, socialise, take it all for granted. I'm hoping that after this, people will be a bit more, supportive of groups and kind of events and all the rest of it, and go out and do things, because they'll probably respect it a little bit more.
That was DJ SCOTT'3 and his interview, which I thought was pretty good. He knows his stuff. And here is his exclusive guest mix done especially for tonight. I've had a cheeky listen to it. It's a good one. So, sit back and relax. We've got quite a few people in the chat room tonight. A lot of guests. If it's your first time, welcome. Everyone's welcome. Tribal Nick has appeared along with Sarah Kay. We've got Zoe and Nick listening, along with my Zoom date later, Dazzle McDazzle, Toxic T and Stu.0, Melissa, Shippo, Strider Boss, welcome back. These guys, Sparky D and Strider Boss, they've been with me in the week whilst I've been doing extra shows to try and keep everyone's minds from getting lost. So I'm going to leave you with DJ SCOTT'3's mix. Haha. I'll come back at you shortly. I am going to go and open another cider.
I am excited.
I would like to welcome Tracy to the chat room. Hello, Tracy. I've just spotted you just now. T-Bird. Hello to everyone else that's listening, not just in the chat room, but on the TuneIn app or on any of the other platforms that we broadcast on. Oh, what was that? It's okay. It's okay. And also, big shout out to James, my one and only. He perseveres with me doing this every week. But he loves it. It's always good music. Always a good crack. And then we have a little session afterwards. You're listening to the sounds of DJ SCOTT'3, who's done this exclusive mix for us. Nice sounds. Thank you, Scott. It is very much appreciated that you took the time out to do this for us. A little later on, I've got a special track for you that I created this afternoon, which is a little bootleg. I also have the singing tracks to bring you health and safety instructions to follow during the pandemic. It's worse than an epidemic. Yes, you've got it all to look forward to. Don't go anywhere. Before I forget, I want to just say hello to John Artex, our Mexican friend who's listening from Mexico. He was a previous guest mix and interviewee.
Sometimes I feel, man, like I talk such a good game when we was young, man, about my own studio and my own label. Shit, DJ, now I'm just paying rent. This shit right here ain't got a
You're listening to the sounds of DJ SCOTT'3. Preston lad. But he's all the way in Nottingham these days. On how we miss him. I have got an extremely healthy chat room going on right now. Gail is back on. Right, Gail, we can fix this. Bear with us. We'll do it. Okay, so Tracy, hello. Tribal Nick, DJ Realm, Drum 55, the one and only D-Man. We got Sparky D, who was last week's guest DJ when we went rogue and brought you jungle music. It was good, and I will be doing that again. But it's rogue, so I won't be telling you when. Okay, hello to Shippo as well. DJ SCOTT'3 is in the room, along with Melissa, Stu.0, Toxic T, Sazzle McDazzle, and we've got Zoe and Nick Ullman listening in. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and hello to all the guests. Not only that, though, we do have people listening as well on the TuneIn app and the other platforms. So I want to say hello to Becky and Scott listening on the Isle of Mull in Scotland. They're on lockdown. Oh, Slim D as well. Hello to Slim D that's in the room. And Alicia. We've got Techno Crab as well. Sarah Kay. Hello to you all. I hope you're having a lovely evening. Got just over 15 minutes of guest mix left, and then I am going to play a few classics. And Zoe, I've got your tune. I am playing it. The one that I got for you the other day. It's on. It's happening. And then I've got a, I don't know, I suppose you call it a parody, maybe. If you like Green Velvet, you're either going to hate me or love me, but I am playing it. I had an inspirational afternoon, and you will hear the result of that.
Work your body. Dance your body. Work your body. Move your body. Work your body. Dance your body. I wanna go back.
percolator. Percolator. It's time for the 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 percolator.
This mix has lived up to what I expected. Right, okay, we've had a bit of a crisis occur. Gail needs to change her username. Gail, if you are listening, DJ Realm has made it so you can edit your username. It should be active to change it. We need you in this room. We want you in this room. Get involved. I'm sorry for any inconvenience. I'm pretty sure before I said there's 15 minutes left of this mix. There wasn't, there was 20. SCOTT'3, this time for Tire Pomper. DJ SCOTT'3 got the old disco leg on the couch. Right, Gail Realm has just posted, click 3 horizontal lines in the top right that are in between the word DJs and the play button. Click your account and then change your name and submit it if you want to change your username still. We can do this. We're a team, the Quarantine. You've got me for just under half an hour. I'm going to leave you with the rest of this mix. I might butt in a few minutes, but we'll see. Enjoy. in the world, kind of. I'll say kind of because we're in a bit of a sticky situation with this COVID-19. But to be honest, I was more bothered about Gail's profile getting sorted out. That was bothering me more than the coronavirus, if I'm absolutely honest. And it's been sorted. So Gail, I'm so happy. I am really genuinely quite elated. And I'm absolutely buzzing from the chat room tonight. And I know there are some people listening on the other apps as well. So yeah, hi everyone. Happy Friday. Happy isolation. Even Tracy said, hallelujah. Yes, Gail. I'm very happy you sorted it. And I'm very happy that you're here with us tonight. Along with everyone else. Mr. Watson, you disappeared for a bit. You're back in the room. Toxic-T disappeared for a bit as well. He's back in the room. Yes. Da, 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 da. I believe Mr. Nick Holman is a fan of this particular track. I'll tell you what, you won't come across many DJs as good as Scott. And I'm not just saying that, although I just remembered we had a bit of a off-the-cuff mix a couple of months back, and I'll give him a vinyl to drop. But I can't mix this, so I did it instead. Do you remember that, Scott? Do you remember that? Funny. He redeemed himself though, as he always does. The guy doesn't really make mistakes, to be honest with you. He's flawless. To be honest, Scout, we were all battered. Ooh, and I lost my phone that night. That was about 3 months ago. I actually found that phone sat quite openly on a desk in my spare room about a week ago. I even bought a new phone. Thought I'd left it in the north. What was it called? The North End? I don't know. Yeah, the North End. Great place. Used to be the Irish pub, O'Neill's, I think. The Preston people know what I'm talking about. Okay, we have not got long left of Scott's mix. I believe pretty much bang on 7 minutes remaining until I take you through the last 15 minutes and play you. Oh, I don't even know if I should play it. Yeah, I'm going to play it. It's pure genius. I'm going to be playing you my parody that I cooked up this afternoon in between shows. Oh, it's a good one. The Northern Way, thank you, Stu. That is all.
Laser FM Worldwide, bringing you the best in old school, jungle, hardcore, drum and bass, and electronic. www.laserfmworldwide.com.
That was quite epic. Thank you, Scott, DJ SCOTT'3, and his exclusive guest mix there for you. Right now, this tune is especially for Zoe. Enjoy. Bit of Adam Bear, can't go wrong. I'm going to say one more time, Scott, that mix was bloody good, and I think everyone else who's listening fully appreciated that as well. We are going to hear from the fish very shortly with the health and safety regulations during the coronavirus. The trout is on its way. Enjoy.
face. Sneeze into your elbow. Wash your hands, don't touch your face. Sneeze into your elbow. Oh, wash your hands, don't touch your face. Sneeze into your elbow. Oh, wash your hands, don't touch your face. Sneeze into your elbow. Wash your hands, don't touch your face. Sneeze into your elbow. Wash your hands, don't touch your face. Sneeze into your elbow. Oh. Wash your hands, don't touch your face. 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 Sneeze into your elbow. Wash your hands, don't touch your face. Sneeze into your elbow. Oh, wash your hands, don't touch your face. Sneeze into your elbow. Oh, wash your hands, don't touch your face. Sneeze into your elbow. Wash your hands, don't touch your face. Sneeze into your elbow. Wash your hands, don't touch your face. Sneeze into your elbow. Oh.
Put it simply, stay at home.
I know I put this on, but I'm going to do it again.
Put it simply, stay at home. To put it simply,
for anyone that missed it.
Stay at home.
Oh, this isn't the creme de la creme yet. There's more to come.
Of the disease. Slow the spread of the disease. Slow the spread of the disease. Very simple instruction. A very simple instruction. A very simple instruction. Stay at home. 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 Slow the spread of the disease. The coronavirus. The coronavirus. The coronavirus. The coronavirus is the biggest threat this country has faced for decades. For decades. For decades. For decades. A very simple instruction. You must stay at home. You must stay at home. Slow the spread of the disease. Stay at home. Stay at home. Stay at home. Stay at home. Stay at home.
Yes, this is a little something.
Slow the spread of the disease.
Slow the spread of the disease. This is a little something just rough that I knocked up this afternoon.
The coronavirus.
I've been dying to sample Boris since he made that speech.
The coronavirus is the
so it's only a little mess about, nothing polished. It's not, official. It's not going to be released. It's just a bit of fun. And I've got I can't believe I'm actually going to play this.
Put it simply, stay at home. Put it simply, stay at home.
I've got something to play you after this.
Put it simply, stay at
See
home.
what you think.
Stay at home. Stay at home to slow the spread of the disease. You must stay at home. Slow the spread of the disease. Slow the spread of the disease. A very simple instruction.
Okay, so it's pretty much it from me for tonight. Ooh,
A
thank
very
you, a
simple
fag.
instruction.
The next track I'm going to play you is a result
very simple
of this afternoon's inspiration.
Stay at home.
Spent about an hour knocking it up.
Stay at home.
See what you think.
Stay at home. Stay at home. Stay at home.
Guys.
Slow the spread of the disease.
I am going to encourage everyone as well, not just people that do music, but anything artistic, creative. Get creative in these times. I'm being a bit serious now. But honestly, some great art, music is going to come out of this. We'll get through it.
For decades.
Okay, it's nearly time.
For decades. A very simple instruction. You must stay at home. You must stay at home. Slow the spread of the disease. Stay at home. Stay at home. Stay at home. Stay at home.
We've been the ones to party until the end. Now there are no after parties to attend, and it's all down to la lockdown. Not gonna see you soon in la lockdown. Isolation got no pills, unreal, no feels, concealed, it's killed over 1 million people. Isolation got no pills, unreal, no feels, concealed, it's killed over 1 million people. There's nowhere we can go. Washing my hands and sneezing into my elbow, achoo. Hoping for the soon to change so we can get the sesh rearranged. It's come down to la lockdown. Not gonna see you soon in la lockdown. Isolation got no pills, unreal, no feels, concealed, it's killed over 1 million people. Isolation got no pills, unreal, no feels, concealed, it's killed over 1 million people. Oh, what has it done? What happened to the session? We passed the time away, can't get high today. I've got to find a way, try to replace sesh time. I've got to find a way, try to replace sesh time. I've got to find a way, try to replace sesh time. I've got to find a way, try to replace sesh time. Down to la lockdown. Okay, so this was my creation this afternoon, and I just thought, fuck it, play it. Has anybody seen the sesh today? I hope you've enjoyed that, and I hope you've enjoyed the show. That's it from me. I will be back next week. Isolation got no pills, unreal, no feels, concealed, it's
Laser FM Worldwide, bringing you the best in old school, jungle, hardcore, drum and bass, and electronic. www.laserfmworldwide.com